transitory.
Oke, sudah mulai. Oh, ada Toma.
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us!
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato.
Ooh, looks good.
Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you in person.
Alright.
Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Okay.
Oh, hi! Your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the suddenness of our visit, for it is most improper etiquette.
Why on earth are you talking like that?
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with.
Okay.
Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please, relax.
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring. We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself. The head clans of two commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big news for the whole of Inazuma. Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs, it closely involves us, too.
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the Almighty Shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair.
Right! Makes sense. Ah, two true lovers becoming husband and wife. What a happy occasion.
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between two commissions are extremely rare. But these two truly love each other.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the
No need. I'll visit them.
Huh? But you have other...
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato, the work of the Yashiro Commission, but she is presently occupied with other matters. And I happen to have a little time to spare. Oh, and would you two care to join me? I presume you two have a special connection with the individuals in question. This being the case, Why not come and offer your best?
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although, wait. Does that mean we helped make this wedding happen? Alright then.
I cannot thank you enough.
Wait, you're the Yashiro commissioner? But you can't do...
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some... Toma, I'm heading out with my 2 guests now.
Not a problem. Take care.
You're finally... Yashiro Commissioner!
Who are these 2?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introduction.
So it's true. Well, there we have it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on.
It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news.
Don't worry, sir. We give you...
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. We'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan.
Of course not. I'd be honored.
I guess this is where
Aw, cheer up, Shin.
I'll try.
Okay.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave...
Okay. Thanks, Ippei. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious
My God.
marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between...
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as...
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the... I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Come on now. You're embarrassing. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to It's a joyous occasion. Lighthearted is exactly...
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion?
Of course not. No doubt people will offer you a...
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up. Nevertheless, there is
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou If you choose now, of all
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kami. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against, so although now may not look like the best...
Oh, that guy?
I can see where you're coming from. But you're only postponing the
Yes, I'm well aware of that. Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial... It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person...
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending. So, after making some disgruntled noise...
Okay.
So we did. I guess... And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can...
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does...
Apologies, my friends.
Far from it. On the contrary, no surer evidence could there be of you. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day...
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating.
Thank you all.
We have some other business to...
Very well. I'll see you out.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get...
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on Cloud 9. What do you think, Traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but... that doesn't... It bothers me also. But, unfortunately...
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like...
I see. So in my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have... Secondly, and more importantly, if we intervene...
You do have a point.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Sort of. My opinion is if the outcome is positive, and no one... we don't know yet. After all, we don't know what... I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough...
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked...
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but...
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver if she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji. Well, life isn't always a smooth
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business?
At the very least, we should send them...
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this front?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same Would Lady Hiragi happen to...
All lady is entertaining guests right now.
But please, do come in.
Hey! Paimon is not an attendant!
You misunderstand.
You're too...
We don't wish to impose. We'll just Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as...
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you! Good to see you. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yep, we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Ah, I see. So I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. The flavor, when I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito.
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally... It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm gonna... On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try... So, I gave it a lot of thought.
Sounds interesting.
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but...
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have?
Well, the whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely.
Excellent. Lavender melon, seagrass, and
what? You wanna mix those with milk?
I do indeed.
You really think that's gonna...
It's all about the experience. The taste. Traveler, Any thoughts?
Sounds like a risky choice.
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
No problem. Give me Here, your milk is ready.
Yep, just as Paimon suspected.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with Mother Nature.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon...
Taste is your key concern.
Obviously. Tasty.
Well said. Yes. Having my sister attend public events in my stead and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help and allowed me to...
We're just passing the time here though, right?
1 or 2 things. Let's continue this discussion. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiragi clan, but that's...
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the... Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan. But now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply... I imagine they didn't want to keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban.
Merely doing my duties, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we...
Well received.
Oh, and I almost forgot.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought...
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How have you been?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, but you must be so busy. Thank you so much for...
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely...
Thank you for your... This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may,
Sounds like things are pretty tough.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. Well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me. He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so... But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He pointed out that...
It's just two families becoming one big family though, right? What's the big deal?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences after the wedding. Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant...
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but... I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests look...
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to... Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie... But We've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were—
What? But—
Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you'd—
When it comes down to it...
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh?
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all.
I understand. But my position, but now,
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish.
I'll take to heart every word.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over—
Oh, wait!
Thank you, Lady Hiragi. But the traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Illusion shattered!
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally... Hayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions?
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet...
Strange?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible. And if my guess is right... Think about this. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior. Yes, it's a smart strategy. Fars even had the forged letter failed and been seen for— But if the letter with Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the— Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Shinojo?
Should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission off?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass. Hiragi Chisato had but after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo—
But why did they suspect him and not—
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato.
No, what? But Chisato got—
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. Her stance was so passive despite all of this. She still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter—
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become— At this stage, if the first things first, tell me where Shinojo—
Okay. Oh, you better go. Sepatu ini, harusnya sepatu ini. Kan.
What are you doing? Release Shinojo this—
Stop this at—
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master.
Really? That—
Yeah, yes.
Who goes there?
Damn.
Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
Mantap kali,
There
Cok.
is no escape!
Wow.
fast. We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during... but...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh.
Let's follow it and see.
No? Sebab tadi gue ngertiin banget tuh. Di atas kan? Tuh gue gak merhatiin banget tadi.
Thank you. It was terrifying. Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this those behind this plan.
Yashiro Commissioner.
This situation has consequence. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a
That's true.
Shinojo, don't traveler. Paimon.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret...
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse...
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decided... I dare say...
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing.
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a... Even if she marries into the coup, we are, and always will be, her loyal assist. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share. For instance, a merchant from abroad once... I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to...
keep them as pet.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. The reason they give is this.
You...
Far from it. It is unbecoming of such people to resort...
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't...
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? Ugh, dear me. You studied hard and took a government position. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good... I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura.
Is that right? Then tell me, if this is at most a... You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro. I think you are simply opposed to an... So you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and... Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is... The notices have already been sent out. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi just... Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is... So suddenly, we see...
I had expected you to at least...
Kamisato,
You've made your move.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes... marginalized as... Goodness me. Well, They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the Let's see how things are in Inazuma City.
Look at this.
Sounds like an all-around...
For sure.
Good luck to them,
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early. But only if Kujo Kamachi is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so...
Yeah, about that.
I see. So someone's trying to take it.
If you proceed with the
I've previously considered this possible.
I understand. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to... I don't mean to criticize. I'm sure you admire... For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful... Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart. That's why I cannot abide. Yashiro Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this... But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs... Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo. The context for this is that... But what if we were to imagine for a moment that the only reason you have been hesitant to act since... And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission. Once that is achieved...
I see. This is an ingenious plan.
Exactly. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position. Once our adversaries then...
Got it.
We have to make sure that the Matsura, with whom I spoke in that case, he will... Sir Kujo. It's almost time. That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him.
Kocak.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
Oh man, come on.
That
dude.
person is one of Matsura. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Oh my god.
The Tenryou Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole town.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily.
Please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hira.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady... Not just us, either. You'll... Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and wants to...
I understand. Drat. It's exactly as Master Feet. They say they're here to guard the road, but really... Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But I must tell Master right away.
Again.
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. Now, we wait patiently.
Is he really gonna own up?
If you're curious to find out, you can visit. I have some other business to attend to. In any case, we've made our move. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really good? Paimon too.
Hah? Tunggu sampai 2 hari berlalu. Come on.
Side of the ocean.
These people from the Tenryou...
I guess they're here to pick up late.
I heard that the to be honest, I'd be hesitant if I...
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Oh, right.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady... Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict order. Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hira... We apologize. It was not our... We promise our presence... If this stalemate can...
How much longer does your master...
I have no idea. Master's been very on edge these past... I understand that he's anxious.
Yeah. Good advice. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away...
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss...
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But...
Oh, Traveler, I assume you've heard about everything.
Don't worry, we can explain everything.
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all... I'm sorry. I haven't. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply... I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. I didn't feel... I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. I can happily accept that if... But that's not...
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You... Wait, you're the ones who are with the Yashiro... What do you think you're doing here?
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Oh, Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional circumstances. You are extremely important to us. Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat. Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation... This is not an order. All...
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the other...
Good job, Chisato!
I was so nervous. But I thought... Yes, well, let's...
We had a serious discussion, and in all honesty, no one can handle the weight of this... I'm so sorry. My actions were radical. Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the Kanjo Commission another chance. I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryou Commission's mind will be the... We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly. Lady Hiragi, might... By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me. Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure I realize I've greatly offended you with my atrocious actions.
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. So, please, if you would be so...
I know our apology means nothing. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk...
You make it sound so easy. To lose face...
We'll do everything we can to minimize...
But if the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, if we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold it, and as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all.
Yes.
I've listened to your concerns, and I
understand.
All right, you ought to return now.
Okay, then please...
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have some...
Oh? Why... Sir Kamisato...
Unruly servants like... But... Now...
Oh, please...
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan... My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro Commission. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing but burdens. It may sound preposterous. Back then, I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes. I didn't mind what became of me. But my family... No one can ever be allowed. Fortunately, I persist.
I think I now know. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me. I thought the reason I felt unsettled...
The reason why Sir Ku...
That's it. When his clan... It is time for me to make...
Well said. It might not sound...
And I'm sure I will use this as this puts less pressure on
My best wishes to both...
Thank you, Sir Kami-san. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to...
Take care, Lady Hiro.
Yes. In fact, my...
She really has the air of a lead. Hats off to you.
In fact, our rival this...
Even so. Anyway.
I agree. Stability... Perhaps for Master Matsu, a stable nation is the prerequisite, but human does... All I have tried to do is make sure that another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important dealing with the Hiragi clan will... If you choose to give up your step... I didn't want to see her suffer because she... Now...
Okay then. Guess we'll have to wait.
All right.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite
Oh!
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure she's...
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families... It wouldn't have been so easy to get to...
There you go again.
Natural.
Finally, it's done. Fuck.